Hello, just a minute. Okay, we are live. This is Stephen from wonderful Wiltshire in England, and we are live. And I'm just checking out the webpage, and I will appear in a moment. And it says I'm live now. And okay, so we are live. Right, this is multi-streaming bootcamp, and this is all about need help amplifying your message. And we're talking about charities and causes and how you can use social media to actually amplify your message. Talking of amplifying things, I'm going to zoom in and amplify myself. Okay, so today is all about amplifying your message and getting across to people. If you represent a charity or a cause, social media is key to actually getting people involved and to raising money. Now, we're going to look at one example later, which is this. And this is the Shaukat Karnam networking event, which took place in Helsinki in Finland. Well, actually, it didn't. It took place, it was based in Helsinki in Finland, but it actually took place on a OneStream live webpage. And that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to show you what a web page is and how you can set one up as part of your OneStream Live subscription. And it is a way to reach people because let's just look at that page again. If I go off solo, and I move this over here, this is the key to live charity events. This is the ability to send people to one URL, to go live on that URL from OneStream, to give information about the cause that you're promoting, to give a blue button underneath the picture is a link to donate, and you've got links to Facebook and to Twitter to actually contact them. And the other thing you can do is you could also include live chat whilst you're broadcasting live. So this, at the end of the day, is a way to actually promote your charity or cause. And if I just go over here, just give me a second. I just want to check that I'm actually live. Just 3, 2, 1. And in a second, we shall be live. Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that I was live on the OneStream Live YouTube channel. If you're watching me live, thank you. If you comment, I can see your comments in the chat live on the page. But the page above, you can actually create your own charity page and raise awareness of your cause or your charity. Now, what we're looking at today, if I move this up here, is we're talking about amplifying a message. Do you need help amplifying the message that you're sending out to potential contributors and donors? We're going to look at introduction, which is where we are now, multi-streaming for social causes and activism, building a supportive community, marketing materials, I'm going to talk about those, where to broadcast, platforms for activist streams, how to host a live webpage for fundraising, and how to create a OneStream Live webpage. And then we're going to talk about promotion and amplifying your message effectively. So those are the topics today as I come back to me. Social media is the best way to actually market your cause or your charity. Live video is the best way to attract attention on social media. Live video on your own webpage is the ultimate, because on that webpage, as we've just seen, you can actually focus on it. And we're going to talk about how you can actually build up to that, all in this broadcast, which is need help amplifying your message. So let's hide that and come back to me. Okay, so we're going to go through the topics one by one. Now, the topics are here, and we're going to talk about multi-streaming. Now, if you're going to organize a live stream, you're going to create the live stream and you're going to go live. You want to go live to as many destinations as you can. And with OneStream Live, you can go live to 45 destinations at the same time, one of which can be the page that you've created, the main page, the main focus point. And what you want to do is to drive everybody from Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitter, from Twitch, directly to that page. Now, I'm just going to close a couple of things down and come back. So you want to drive everybody directly to that page so that they can donate. You don't want to put donate buttons everywhere. Yeah. Well, I'll come to that in a minute. When you're multi-streaming, you can stream up to 45 destinations and you can lead everybody back to your event page whilst you're live. You can use multi-streaming before the event, and that's important. If you've got an event, a charity event or an event for your cause, if you don't promote it, then nobody will come and watch. And it's the promotion that starts with doing a OneStream Live, first of all to Facebook, then do another one to YouTube, do another one to Twitch. Wherever your potential contributors are, go live. Reach out to them, explain what you're doing, and say there's going to be a grand fundraising event on, let's say, 11th of November. Okay, or 12th of November. On the 12th of November, it will be a grand fundraising event. Here's the link, and the link is permanent. Yeah, you can give the link out all throughout October, beginning November, and get people to head over directly once you go live. And you broadcast to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Find out where you're getting the most response. Yeah, and concentrate on 2 or 3 of those and broadcast to those every week before the big event on the 12th of November. Be consistent. Tell people. Don't be afraid of shouting out from the rooftops about your cause. Explain what your cause is. Explain what you're raising funds for, and how people can help. People can help by donating. That's the donate button on the page. But people can also help by contributing in other ways. Now, we're going to be talking about, if I go down here, this. And I'm going to replace everything else and put this on screen. This is the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Trust, who are based and have medical facilities throughout Pakistan. They were started by Imran Khan, and Imran, globally known as a cricketer and a politician, and this was his dream, to actually create a cancer hospital. And they're now 20 years after he started in the 80s and 90s. Now they have regional presences with hospitals and clinics throughout Pakistan. And it all started, when it got started, 1 million people donated for the creation of this hospital and everything that's happened since. So this was a major fundraising event. And the latest event that was done through a OneStream live web page, broadcasting out of Helsinki in Finland, with the hostess Yumna Zaidi, and it was to help the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital in Karachi. And I've got to say, I'll show you in a moment, it was so well organized. I mean, we're used to, in the UK, we're used to charity events. Our major one, of course, is the marathon, which takes place every year. And that is one of the major fundraising events in the UK. Basically, it's 26 miles, 385 yards, and over 40,000 people will actually run the race next year. One of them is my partner, Angelica, which is why I know more about it than most. But that is a fundraising event. Angelica is running on behalf of a charity. That charity is the Shaw Trust. And basically, you can get a place in the London Marathon by applying for a ballot, and that's the first place. But you can also get a place from a charity, and you agree to raise funds for the charity. Now, in terms of raising awareness, then live video is the way to do it. And we have set up a live web page for Angelica, which we'll be using between now and the race to actually promote the short trust. Angelica's running 26 miles, 385 yards, and we'll be doing it through OneStream Live. So it's not, I'm not talking theoretical here, I'm talking practical. If I just, let me open up a page and I'll show you what we're going to do. And I'll do that in a second, come back. Okay, so let's go to the agenda for today. And I'm going to keep running and going back to this. So multi-streaming is important because you can actually get your message out up to 45 destinations rather than 2 or 3. You can then concentrate on the major ones. You can lead people to a charity event taking place on the 12th November. Whenever you broadcast, you can put a link to the charity event itself. Now, we've looked at the Memorial Hospital, and they've built a very supportive community of millions around the world. So building a supportive community is step one, because you can't go live on your own. You just can't go. You just don't go live. You've got to put planning into this. You have to build a community online, a community of people who will come to the event that you're organizing. You have to get people committed to the event that you're going to run. And that's what happened. A story we're going to look at later, in that building a community. And the community itself can be on Facebook. It can be anywhere, providing it's somewhere readily accessible to people. If you put it on Facebook, then obviously you've got to be on Facebook to join it. So you'll get everybody who's a member on Facebook. You could run it on Threads. You could run it on any of the major social networks where people can join for free and take part. And the thing is to actually get involvement. And it's a two-way street. It's not like advertising where you can just put up a poster and say, come and watch this. What you have to do is to get to know people. And that means the people who are organizing the event can broadcast live into the group and talk about the event itself in the run up to the event. So people who join the group get the benefit of the expertise of the people who are actually running the event and the people for whom money is being raised. And you could broadcast in the group and you could broadcast outside the group, using live video to actually promote the cause. It's so simple and so straightforward to do. Now, you can either have it organized for you or you can do it yourself. Okay, if you're running a charity or a cause, you already know about how to organize things. And this is one thing that you can organize using OneStream Live to actually reach a wider audience. Okay, so now marketing materials. You could have a marketing agency associated with your charity or cause, and they will produce marketing materials for you for the event on the 12th November. And that will be done professionally. So you can recruit people to actually help you. You can recruit agencies. Okay, you can recruit your circle. You can recruit members of your group to actually create. I know that with the platform we're looking at later, which it's all about children, you can get children involved, and you can get them involved doing artwork to actually promote. So as well as professional side, you've got the I'm going to say you've got people who have creative skills and you can use them. Now, marketing materials, I use Canva. I also I've got to say here that in terms of my broadcasts, I always have the assistance of the team at OneStream Live. So I want to say thank you to the team at OneStream Live who are actually producing the graphic today. and it's something that I can't even aspire to. So you can get professional graphics created for you. Marketing materials are important because you can go live, as we said, you can go live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You can promote your message everywhere. You can repeat it and run up to the event. You can involve more and more people. You can bring in people from the community. You can bring in people from the charity itself. You have an endless, because one of the things is creating content. Yeah. When you're actually running a charity event, the focus is the event itself. But you can actually bring people in by doing a series of topics around the event itself and the charity you're actually promoting. Now, I've got a situation here. I just need to make 1 or 2 corrections. Just let me add that to staging and go there again. Okay, whilst you're live, you can mix things up and and you can take things on and off stage. So basically, before the date, you can actually go live on OneStream Live and you can publish the event. You can talk about it. You can talk about what's involved and always have a link to the page, because if you look at that page again, that page has a permanent donate button on it. If you send people to that page, they can donate anytime, night or day. So by getting people to this page in advance, you're starting asking people to donate, because if there's the donate button, out of curiosity, they will click that button and they may well donate before the event. If you give people the opportunity to do so, they will. So there we are. Right, so marketing materials, as I say, I use Canva. You can use professional. You can get people who are involved in the event or in the charity or cause. You can get them involved as well, and you can create materials which you can use in the run-up to the event and in the event itself. Event promotion, which I'm going to come back to, is so important. Now, the next question is where to broadcast to. Now, we've said that the aim of all this is to bring people to your OneStream live web page and press the donate button. That's where you want people to end up, but it's not where you're actually going to broadcast. You're going to broadcast to there, but you're also going to broadcast to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, a host of different sites, because you can spread your message far and wide. You can spread your message globally through the medium of live video. And using OneStream Live, you can actually bring in 5 friends and you can broadcast to their social media accounts too. In other words, you can build a team to organize the online event. And that team will have certain skills, and that team will have access to your OneStream Live account as admins. The only thing they can't do is go live, but they can set up the page, they can set up the broadcast, they can do everything apart from go live. And when you're running things, when you're hosting a live broadcast, the thing that you're concentrating on is appearing on camera. That's where you're at. Your sole focus is telling the story on camera, inviting guests on. We'll talk about those in a moment. Inviting guests on to talk with you, but to keep the show going. When you're you're actually broadcasting to multiple places, OneStream Live has basically unified chat, which one of your team members can run whilst you're live, which means that they can answer the questions as they come up. Yeah, you're working as a team, 1 person in front of screen, 5 people behind the scenes, making sure that everything runs smoothly in your online event. And a team's better than 1, because with 1, occasionally things will go wrong, as they do in my broadcast. But if your host can focus, yeah, then that's much better than having a scattered approach or broadcasting solo. So I would say that you actually broadcast out everywhere, and you actually keep putting in the link to take them to the donation page. Donation page is key. That's where you want people to watch, and whilst they're watching and being informed, entertained and educated, they will click the button. And the event that took place, I think it was last month, was very successful in raising funds for the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital or Trust, Memorial Trust. Shaukat Khanum was Imran Khan's mother, and this has all been done in memory of her. And it's just basically, this to me is how charity events and cause events should be done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that off screen. I'm going to put myself full screen. If we go here. Now, I've talked so far about getting the run up to the event right. And one of the ways of doing that is to have a web page, which is all about your charity and cause, so that when people ask the question, they can go straight to your page. So I'm going to do a screen share now, and I'm going to screen share the main page of the charity that we're talking about. And that has now appeared on screen. And the first thing I'm going to do is to go over here, and we're going to translate it into English. Okay, so click the button, translate. Oh, just a minute. I'm going to refresh. In a live broadcast, things do not always go exactly as planned, and I would like to translate this web page. Just let me close a tab. Let me close here. Yeah, okay. And translate and click there. It's not going to work, is it? Has it? Just a minute. Okay, I was basically pressing the button. Okay, so let's scroll down. And the key to this is information about the charity itself from the chairman, Imran Khan, and then details of how the charity was founded and how it's being run. And then across the top, and this is key, this is if I go over to the page and I go to donating to us, okay, there's everything here about donating to the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Trust. And this will have been promoted during the live broadcast, and you can donate depending on where you are in the world. You can sponsor. Remember, this is a children's cancer and adult cancer institute, and you can make donations. But the thing that I particularly find helpful on this page is that as donors, there are so many different things that you can become involved in. You can donate, you can basically donate to a project, you can sponsor equipment, you can sponsor a cancer patient, you can donate a meal or donations in kind. If you can't, you're not doing money, you can get involved in the education and training programs, and you can arrange corporate sponsorship and collaborations and take part in online fundraising, which is where we are. It's where we came in, online fundraising, having an event that you can invite people to. And I'm going to stop screen sharing, and I'm going to come back to me. So in the background, you have a web page, and that web page tells the story of your charity or cause. It also tells people how to donate, and it is reaching out to people, and you can build a community that way as well. Yeah, there's so many different ways of actually achieving this. There's no wrong way, but the whole aim of running an online event on OneStream is to actually get people to the page that's next to me and to press that donate button. And obviously, the more people who press the donate button, the more successful it is. Which brings me back, I think, to content. if you're doing a live broadcast, it has to be planned in advance. If you're doing a personal appeal, then you still need to plan it, even if it's only you on screen. Even if it's only you on screen, you need to plan the broadcast. And it should be in sections. Like I've done here, you should have different topics throughout the course of the live broadcast. Now, a few years ago, Fons Chamberlain, who's a good friend of mine, who now works for Royston, or is the manager of Royston Radio, and he invited me to join him on a 2-day charity broadcast. And he had arranged for guests to join him on the hour, every hour, for 8 hours. And he broadcast live for 8 hours each day. And each day had sections and guests. And he interviewed somebody different every. And Guy Siner from Hello Hello, who's a good friend of Fons, came along as well. So it was basically people from showbiz that Fons knew, and people from the charity. And we interviewed the founder of the charity as well. When I say we, I was the show director. I was in the background. I created the schedule broadcast, and I was in the background actually running everything, bringing people on and off screen, showing text, everything that you can do within the studio apart from appearing live. Although it has to be said, in every live broadcast, you need to have a plan B. Because during this broadcast over 2 days, Fons lost signal, and I had to step in on camera and take over, which means I had to be camera ready to actually make it work. But we reached thousands of people, and the charity reached its donation target, and we spread the word about the charity. Yeah, and it was an exhausting event to be part of. That's just me. Fons were tired, so he said very tired at the end of it. But that was using live video for fundraising. So a fundraising event can either be an hour long or 2 days long. It's up to you. But you do need to organize it, and you need to have a run of show that people know about so that they know when they're going to join you on camera. And that's the job of the host and their admin. So, right now, how to use a hosted web page for fundraising. Now, you've seen the Showcat page already, and that's this one. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go here, and go to here. Okay, let me go. I'm just trying to pick one out. Just a minute. Okay, this will do. Okay, I've got a page that I've just set up because I promote. My cause is OneStream Live, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go full screen. I'm going to take that off screen. So let me remove that from screen. I'm going to remove that from screen. Okay, and it's still in my carousel, which is good. I think I've still got everything. Just a moment. I've lost a card. This always happens in a live broadcast. Just let me bring the card back in, and it's not that one. Oh, no, I think I've got everything. Strange. Okay, don't worry about that. Things will go wrong, but I'm going to share a page again. So we're going to share a web page, and the web page we're going to share is this one. And I'm going to come back to me. Now, this page is my Belown TV. Belown is BeLive and OneStream Live. And I'm using this page for raising awareness of live broadcasting. That's my thing. I make people aware of live broadcasting. But as you can see on the page itself, you can have a logo, you can have a title, description, contact details can be email and phone. You can have a show card, which is what we talked about designing earlier, and you can have a button, and that button will allow you to try OneStream Live. But in the card that we looked at earlier, what you've actually got is a donate button. So that's where the donate button would go. But the thing is that you can set this up easily using OneStream Live. And if I go to here, I can quite simply change the image to anything that I want. So the charity image could go on there, and there we have it. Those are all ones I've used in the past. Let's come back to where we were. Okay, so you can customize every aspect of this page. When you completed this page, then basically you can have a unique URL. So the donate button goes to your donation page, your standard donation page, and basically you then got a single web page to drive people to during your live broadcast promotion in the weeks running up. Yeah. So it's easy to design, is what I'm saying. It's within the OneStream Live. You don't need to leave OneStream Live to design your charity page. You can design the page in any format that you wish, and it can look as you want it to look. Every page is different. Every page has different colors, different text, different images. And you can have, depending on your plan, you can have as many pages as you wish. I've got 5. So you could have different pages for different purposes from the one account. So if you, just a minute, if I want to step back here, if you're a live broadcaster and you want to get involved in organizing charity events, if you want to get involved in organizing charity events, everything that you need to organize a charity event is within OneStream Live. You can invite the people you're broadcasting for as team members, and they can add their social media destinations, so you can go live on their webpage and you go live on their, that's the first thing. You can go live on their channel. Second thing is they can help you set it up. They can design the live webpage. They can take part in actually designing the page. You've got a team working with you, and that team, you bring in various skills, designers and people who know how to run OneStream Live, run the studio for you. So you can have everything in the one place. And that's why OneStream Live is so powerful, because it's teamwork, especially when you're talking about causes. When you're talking about causes, and I'm going here now, you can have a team doing all this, not just the one person. So we've looked at how you can create a OneStream Live web page. And now we're going to come back to promotion, which is, again, via OneStream Live. Promotion. Once you have a date for your charity event, for your cause event, then what you want to do is promote it. The best way of promoting it is through live video, and I would suggest OneStream is the best way of going live. You can broadcast wherever you like. You can broadcast up to 45 destinations. You can go Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and other websites. You can broadcast to your own website. You can broadcast to a live web page, as we've seen. You've got so many places to broadcast to, and the whole idea is to bring people together on that one day, on that one page. So everything, because the URL of the live web page is fixed, you can promote that in the weeks running up, and you could have a variety of different broadcasts involved. As I said, involve the people in your team and involve basically the cause that you're working for, because they will help you promote. The charities have got materials which you can use in the broadcasts in the run-up. But as I said earlier, if you just create a page and do nothing, then nothing will happen. You're the way to actually do the promotion. to drive things. And with OneStream Live, you have the ability to do a wide variety of ways of actually promoting. Now, I would mix live video up with recorded video. Remember, people remember things, but only after they've seen them 3 or 4 times. If you're doing video event, 12th November, we said notional, then you can create recordings using the OneStream Live Studio, short recordings, 2 to 5 minutes, ones that people will just click and watch. Yeah, always promoting the page, but you're not live, you're actually recorded. Now, I think that Joe Shepherd, my colleague, and I were discussing this morning, was using OneStream Live for recorded promotion. Because OneStream Live, it's not just got the ability to go live, it has the ability to play recorded video, pre-recorded video. So you can make your shorts, 2 to 5 minute videos, upload them to OneStream Live, and then you can schedule them to go out. Now, the key to this in terms of scheduling, if I go here, is, well, I'll tell you, in terms of scheduling, normally we know that you can schedule a live broadcast and you go live at the appointed time. But on OneStream, you can schedule, I can show you if I go here and I go here. An example is worth 1,000 words. I'm just waiting to go back on this page. I think I've pressed the back button and we should be here. And basically, if I go and I share screen again, okay, so I'm going to share screen and I'm going to share this screen here. Whilst we're talking about pre-recorded video, let's come back to here and we have now got, this is my page on OneStream Live. And you'll notice that I have got schedules and I can schedule in advance. So I've got schedules going up to the 24th November at the moment. You can see that I'm live at the top there, but I've got schedules. You can schedule recorded, pre-recorded video at any time of the day, of any day of the week in the run-up. So use OneStream Live to record videos. Those videos you can then take and you can schedule their broadcast in the run-up to your event. And you could make them in video, you can make them on Canva. Yeah, you can create animated videos. You can do a whole host of things and you can get them to post on up to 45 different destinations before the day. The use of recorded content is, well, it is just underutilized. The ability to actually play recorded content as if live at any time. Just 60-second videos, 2-minute videos, 5-minute videos, different times. Again, all with the link to the event, the Notional event on the 12th of November. Yeah, promotion through OneStream Live of an event is simple and straightforward to do. Get the video, add the title and text, and then just say where you want to go live and when. You can repeat it regularly if you wish. You can play more than one video. If you want to do a 10-minute promotion, it doesn't have to be one video. It could be 2 videos, it could be 3 videos, 4 videos. Yeah, and you can stack them up after the other on OneStream Live and you can send them out. So you could have an intro video to the charity. You could then have somebody from the charity speaking. You could then have details of live broadcast and then you could close that with a thank you for watching. And those 4 videos will go out at the time and date that you wanted to on the channels that you've chosen. And you could have different videos for different channels. Yeah, we all know that sometimes you can target your audience with the videos. Yeah, you don't have to show this videos to right. You don't have to show the videos to the same people at the same time. If you, I mean, remember, we actually live two things. Charity is global. Yeah? Charity is no longer local. Charity is global. Cause is global. You can raise funds from around the world. Your presence using live video is around the world. With OneStream Live, you can go live and you can do pre-recorded. And you can do it anytime. You can actually send out recorded video when you are asleep, because somebody else in the world is not asleep. So do the pre-recorded video anytime, night or day, to reach different audiences. If you broadcast at 9 o'clock in the morning, you'll get a different audience from 9 o'clock at night. Okay, and you're not spending a penny on this. Okay, all you're doing is promotion. Now, I'm not saying you can spend money in addition, but to do the recorded and live video part of it, you don't need to. Okay, so let's rewind and go back to the beginning. And that's not the one I want. Just a minute, I've lost one. I knew this would happen. I'm going to remove that, which bring it back to me. And then I'm going to bring in this, and I'm going to add it to the stream. And I'm going to go beside it. Okay, so hopefully you've now got some ideas of how to amplify your message on social media. I'm preaching to a large extent to the converted, because charities and causes use social media to present their cause. Live video is a step over the written word and images. This is moving images. This is a chance to bring in people involved in the charity, people involved in promotion, anybody. And you could run a series of broadcasts, live and pre-recorded, in the run-up to the day itself, to tell people more about what you're doing and more about how they can help and get involved. Because remember, it's not just, I've purposely talked about raising funds, because that's the one thing you can do with a page like this. Just a minute. I'm going to bring this back on screen, and I'm going to add to stream. There it is, and I'm still here. I talk purposely about directing the traffic to this one page, so on the event day you can actually encourage people to press the donate button. By promoting this page in the weeks and months ahead, people might press the donate button before the event. And don't forget, this is a point, having created this, don't forget to promote after the event. Okay, promote before to get people to the page, promote during on different, up to 45 channels whilst you're live. Yeah, but in addition to that, the page is always going to be there. I would suggest that it can be used after the event, because you can send people to the page to donate afterwards. Now, you're going to come up with a question, well, it's a static page. No, it's not. If you've broadcast on OneStream Live, then OneStream Live has the recording of your charity event. You can replay that charity event on this page, your page, whenever you wish, because it's pre-recorded now. It's not a live event, it's a pre-recorded event. And you could, when people visit this page, there could be video playing. Okay, so you could say, okay, visit this page. If it's a 4-hour long show, visit this page between 2 and 6 o'clock and see what we're about. So you can use the replay. You can repurpose the replay and play it using OneStream Live on that web page. So that web page can have a life after the broadcast has ended, because you can replay. So there we have it. I would like to say a big thank you. First of all, thank you to the team at OneStream Live, to the graphics team and the team that help me every week. And I want to say thank you to the Shaukat Karnam Memorial Trust, who we've been talking about, and to you for actually watching live today. This has been Stephen, live from Wiltshire in England. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.